Okay, hello, everybody. It's your girl DAZZLE.tarot, and I'm back for another tarot reading. So please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload and when I go live. And if you would like to book a private reading, all you have to do is go into my description box. Everything is down there. Okay, so before I go any further, everything I do here is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only until modern science can come up with a mathematical equation that the metaphysical science is in fact the accurate form of science, and also all tools of divination such as tarot, pendulums, rooms, oracle, throwing bones, whatever, are all valid tools of science. Okay, so let's have fun. So without further ado, we're going to be talking about Nicki Minaj and her cryptic messages and video. No, it was like this message that she put, and it was like single, whatever the case may be. And then she had this video with the camera like all in her face, and basically she had her bonnet on or whatever. It looked like, it was at night, and she was talking real slow, and that how she talks when people try to say that she's on drugs, right? Allegedly. So pretty much she was talking about her giving birth to Papa Bear, and just shouting out all mothers, and whatever the case may be. So, but it kind of led to hashtag we love you Nicki or whatever, and her fans, the Barbs, are concerned about her. And so people were saying that her and Kenneth Petty broke up, and whatever the case may be, right? And whatever. And so you even had some of the Barbs turning on Kenneth Petty and calling him an offender, which I found funny because when it was all good, oh, he didn't do anything, but now he's an offender. So I find that funny. So tonight, and mind you, I'm on my back porch and I'm having a good time. I got off work, took me a shower. I opted out of cooking dinner because I had leftovers in the refrigerator, and I'm going to do it tomorrow, right? So, because I'm off tomorrow. So, I'm going to be using the Romance Angel deck, right? Do a little oracle, see what's going on between her and Kenneth Petty. And then I'm going to use the Tarot of Sexual Magic to see what's really going on. Like, see if someone's cheating, someone's this, someone's that. So, we just going to give it a little, mix up. We're going to shake it up a little bit, shake up this oracle deck a little bit. And we're going to ask about Kenneth Petty and Nicki Minaj's relationship. Like, what is going on currently in their humble love nest, in their love life? What is going on between the two? 1, 2, 3. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. I got finances and career. And I got let go of control issues. Okay. So really for me in the back of this is keep an open mind. Okay. So what I actually have is the fact that the biggest factor for me, and it's in the reverse, so maybe it's a negative thing about what's going on with finances and career. Now, that Nicki Minaj has been on tour. I mean, I feel like it's great that she's been selling out shows. The tour has been well. She has hiccups, with the Amsterdam thing and stuff like that. But pretty much, her tour has been a success, but she's away. You know what I'm saying? She's away from her bae and her son. Or, you know what I'm saying? She's on the road a lot, right? So it's causing an issue in the relationship. And then, you got the flirt, right? So I think that at one point they were around each other all the time, right? And, it's a difference because, like, with me, I had to change up jobs. So I'm not around as much as I'm usually around, and usually when me and my husband were like this, we're like inseparable. You see me, you see him, you see him, you see me. And lately it hasn't been like that, right? And then, we've always, we've been in our own little bubble, our own little world. So I think that's what was going on with them. But it's like the career and stuff is, and the tour stuff is like causing a little bit of friction within the relationship. But then it's like let go of control issues, allow this to unfold naturally. So I kind of feel like either Nicki or Kenny. I'm leaning towards Nicki because Nicki's the one holding the son. She has her son real close to her, and then Kenneth is on the other side. Like, so basically, Nicki wants to control everything while she's away, right? And she kind of, and it comes from some type of like insecurity. Because even me, I initially, when I couldn't be around my family, like I had control issues. I wanted to call and see what's going on. What is my babies wearing? Oh, don't put them on that. Don't let them eat that. Don't. Okay, they can eat this. Touch this. Don't do that. Take them there. Like, and I have to be confident that you know my husband knows what he's doing, and I think that that's what Nicki Minaj needs to do. She needs to allow things to happen, things to unfold, this, that, and the third. So I think a lot of it is that. I think a lot of it is that, right? And even if she did get into and I can see where argument can occur when it comes to this, right? So I think that's where that video comes from, if that's the case, right? So I kind of just feel like her being away, she's usually the queen of the house. She probably rules with an iron fist, and what she says goes. And maybe she just feels like, if I'm away, things won't go like I want, or I'm afraid to let go of, Papa Bear and this, that, and the third. It's a couple of things like that, right? But it's normal. Regular people do it all the time. I even do it. Okay, so I don't feel like it's going to be the end all be all based on these three cards. It's a mini reading. These three oracle cards, I think that's what it is, right? That's what the nutshell is. So let's see. So I just said that. So let's see some stuff. So let's ask Tarot of Sexual Magic. Everyone knows Kenneth Petty is cheating on Nicki Minaj. So let's see what tarot will unfold. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna show the cards, but I can show the cards now because we're in the dark, right? So I can show them without them being too graphic, right? Y'all may not see it. So last time I was showing my sexual magic tarot cards, somebody reported me for sexual content, right? Weird. Like people aren't grown. But anyway, so let's see. Is Kenneth Petty cheating on Nicki Minaj? Or is there some type of infidelity going on here? That's the reason behind all this. Even though I said it's that. But let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I don't necessarily think it's infidelity. Or let me stop because I don't know nothing yet, right? Here's what I kind of feel. Here's what I really kind of feel, right? So you got the first one, which is, what is this? The Queen of Swords? All right, cool. It's not coming from her. She's more so her candle is kind of fizzled too. This is a grown woman who thinks logical, who could be a little cold, but it's really like, it talks about a woman who's doing it alone. It's not really time for her to be around whatever, right? This is a woman of a usually this is a woman of a particular age. This is someone with wisdom. This is an honest person. This is someone who's cut and dry, who says that how it is. Even though Nicki Minaj is a Sagittarius, I think in this position it makes sense, right? Her candle is not as burning sensationally. as you would think. So I don't really feel like she's having sex like that with her husband, which talks about flirt too. So I kind of feel like the energy isn't giving loving right now. She's more so cut and dry, maybe focus on her own craft. She's on tour, maybe she's in the zone, things like that. I think that's what's going on. And then I also think with this King of Wands in the reverse. Now this is a man. Well, honestly speaking, he doesn't feel like he's the breadwinner. That's for one. The King of Wands usually is someone who is a go getter, someone who is very passionate, who goes after what he wants. He has his own business, probably. He's action oriented. He's always going after exactly what he wants, and he knows what he wants. Right. In the reverse, this person does not feel like that, and it makes him feel kind of a certain type of way. He would have an issue with, and here's the issue. Now, his card fell over top of finances and career. That's in reverse. I don't really think he even likes the fact that Nicki makes more than him. I really don't like that. I mean, well, he don't really like that. So let me make that clear. He doesn't like that. Also, there's a bit of arrogance there. And to be honest, I wonder if he ever got a little rough with Nicki before, because it feels like that could happen and it's all stemming from that, right? Um he can either be someone who can really say little stuff to you if he's your significant other and you guys and he's in his negative space that make you question who you are in your position and their household and then your position and what you do, like your job and stuff. So it wouldn't surprise me if he did that either, right? This is based on him. The and the King of Wands in the reverse also is a toxic masculine energy. Okay, just to let y'all know. So he can be very much so toxic in this situation, and she can be the one that's level headed, that's actually focused on her and her craft and all this other things and doing what she has to do and speaking the truth to him, and he's just mad, right? And it is about money in career and what he brings and what she brings. You got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. I do think, and mind you, also, he did cheat on her. He does do sneaky stuff. So whether it's just talking on the phone, emotional cheating, whatever the case may be, he did. With that Seven of Swords energy in the reverse. Yeah, and I think she found out. Okay. Also, you also have the Six of Swords in the reverse. This is not being able to move from place of chaos to a place of peace, right? So I don't know. At that moment, maybe when they were talking and stuff, they couldn't move past the argument. They couldn't get past the issues, right? So that's what we got online. Okay, you got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is player energy, in and out energy, aggressive energy, player energy. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was messing around with another female, and because I honestly speaking, the King of Wands would do that. The Knight of Wands reverse would do that. Okay. Um, yeah, he was. And he could have been very much so all about his ego, all about his pride, this, that, and the third. And really is all stemming from the fact that she's on tour, or, she been, sitting her balls on the table because she's the money maker where she says go. So basically, I think they try to have control. And it's not. And then also, she also with that control issue, let go of control issue, she's the one that's holding the sun. So she's probably trying to use that as leverage, like, oh, I'm his mama, this, that, and the third. And he probably did call her a bad mom out of spite just to knock her down a peg or two. That's what I'm getting from all this, right? Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Also, this Wheel of Fortune, this is like what? Things turning for the worse, right? Um, But also, it's funny how this Wheel of Fortune, it's in the reverse, but it's funny how this Wheel of Fortune has like 3 women on it, right? So, in this, right underneath of this King of Wands in the reverse, which is messed up, right underneath, this is the negative part. So, to me, I think things are turning for the worse because someone is jealous of their partner's financial thing. Like, they can't be the man that they want to be. Okay. Also, I think it spun into something else. So now it's a control thing, as in, like, I will mess with other females. You know what I'm saying? Because they may have less than you, and I can control that. You know, they don't feel up here. They're not the Nicki Minaj. They're just regular Chantel, regular Tanya. You know, whatever the case may be. Or they're not as bright as you. So I mean, you know what I'm saying. So I can actually control them. I can be the man, but I look like I'm your purse holder. That makes sense. And men be having an issue with that. Men have a real issue with that. Okay, they act like they don't, in modern society they act like they don't. Oh, we can do 50-50 and stuff like that. But if it ain't straight down the middle and that lady is doing 80 and he's only doing 20, a real man or any man, I don't know, he acting like a kid, and he acting all of he doing toxic stuff. But usually men don't like that. And with him, I think that she's just way above him in that area, and he can't do nothing about it. So yeah, my baby is with me. My baby's over here with me, and he's like, "Well, you act like you're the best mom in the world," or some shit like that. Whatever he said. So, but this is a loss of opportunity. Something happened with like a loss of opportunity or a loss of coin with this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. And I wonder what that is. So you have that things taking a turn, losing the opportunity or some type of money, and then it's the Knight of Swords. Someone coming in, talking mess immediately. So it's about money. It's definitely about money, and he came in immediately talking shit, and that's what that is. So he hurt her feelings. Okay, he definitely hurt her feelings. This three, I said it's three. This Empress in the reverse doesn't feel like she's in her divine feminine. Okay, there's a few things with this Empress in the reverse. Okay, the Empress in the reverse. The Empress is a mother figure. She is a mother. She has had a child. But usually they're more motherly. In the reverse, they're not really motherly. Okay. And also, the Empress in the reverse can feel less abundant, less in her feminine energy. She doesn't feel her feminine power. She doesn't feel like she has all the tools that makes her whole and complete as a woman. So, what it feels like to me is that, because honestly speaking, it started with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is all about self discovery as well. It's not a time for you. This is usually a widower. This is usually an older woman with a lot of wisdom because she's been through a lot of things. And usually at this stage in her life, it's not about a man. It's not about nothing like that. It's to discover who she is, like, and be focused on what she like to do and how, and what she wants. These things like that. But it comes off as I'm not a good mother because I'm on tour and I'm not able to be with my kid. I'm not a good mother. You make me feel less than a woman. That's what I'm getting. But I really do feel like it's some infidelity. It can be emotional cheating or physical cheating. Emotional cheating is something people don't even realize they're emotionally being cheated on. Until it turns physical. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's some things going on with that. But yeah, he a little toxic when it comes to that because he's insecure about the fact that he doesn't have what she has, what she's bringing to the table. I guess you can call her a high value woman, but he knows her weaknesses and he plays on that and makes her feel less than, like the Empress in the reverse. So that's what's going on. It doesn't say they're going to break up. It just says that it's putting, like, career and finances is putting a strain on, and having control issues is putting a strain on things. And based on what I'm seeing through tarot, it looks like that's exactly what's happening. So that's what I got, you guys. I love y'all for real. Tell me how I did in the comment section. I'll see y'all later. Okay, let me end this. I love y'all for real.